She could do some crazy ass shit, like the way she was jumping and everything. Smokey the fucking cat, bro.
Get it like fist apart.
Right, this fist apart.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. How about you, Matt? Get your mic, dude.
Yeah. Mic'd up.
So what were we
Mic'd
saying
up.
about dogs?
Yeah, they're just they can do some crazy shit. You know, they're way more durable and
Yeah.
like your average house dog, like this, a little Cane Corso English Mastiff mutt mix, like she could put in some damage and fuck you up.
Oh, for
you
sure,
know?
bro. At the end of the day, they descend from wolves.
Yeah, like
Get it here.
They descend from wolves.
this cat, bro. This cat, if he wanted to go ham, like he's as big as
Oh,
a
you could
fucking
kill
raccoon.
your cat.
No, I think
You
I
could
would
kill
kill him,
your
but
cat, yeah.
have you seen a sporadic fucking cat like jumping and
No,
like,
yeah, it'll like scratch up.
It's
on
not
you.
going. It's going to
Dude,
hurt.
I have
Won't do
marks. I
damage
have marks
like
from
the dog
fighting my
will,
cat.
though.
It's
Just play fighting.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
bad.
They
But
got
the
some
dog's
teeth on 'em.
definitely worse. The dog's like
Oh yeah, man. But I mean,
maybe not Willow. Willow's a very nice dog, but like a pit bull or like a Belgian Malinois.
Willow has actually bit someone hard.
Really?
Got him good.
Like a kid?
One of my
would
one of
be
my
amazing.
buddies came in my house or my apartment. You know, she didn't really know him then, and he just came in, and I was on the back deck, and she cornered him and fucking bit him when he reached down to get him. He was like backed in the corner. She didn't know who she was, but as soon as I dapped him up, she like started whimpering and crying and all types of shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like
What'd you do?
good dogs have like a radar on them, you know? Like
Yeah.
she'll pass like some people in the park, be cool. And then hey, there's this sketchy guy, you know, and I'm
She's on
sketched
that,
out
yeah.
by him, so she's fucking trying to attack him, you know. I don't know. It's just some weird shit.
I never got close to dogs. I was never allowed to. But I've heard they have like an aura.
Yeah.
Like they can see people's auras.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard it. Just like normally, I think I heard it from my dad or some shit. Dogs can see jinn.
Yeah, all
Jinn
animals.
are like creatures
Yeah.
in Islam. They're not demons.
Yeah.
They're kind of like spirits.
Mm.
They were the race made before humans, and they were like banished to their own realm.
Okay.
So I think in the hadith, maybe, or maybe it's just hearsay.
I don't know.
Like dogs can see jinn,
A lot of dogs can do a lot.
yeah,
of
and so can
things.
horses.
I heard there's dogs out there where they can sniff like cervical cancer. So if the dog's like
That's
sniffing up a
crazy.
lady's place, she probably should get it checked out. That's what I heard.
Dang.
Yeah.
But
I believe
they
it.
sniff their air, like no matter what.
But
Like,
I mean,
dogs
there's
usually.
certain dogs that pick up that pheromone that the cancer releases.
Really?
Yeah, and some dogs can sniff it, some can't, obviously. Yeah.
They just pick up on shit. Period. They just
Yeah.
Talking about smelling
Yeah.
service.
they know when it's
They're
gonna
very
storm.
smart.
They know
Yeah.
all types of shit. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Some dope little fuckers.
Monkeys are pretty scary creatures too.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. 'Cause
Monkeys?
They're like, yeah. Like having a pet monkey, I would never have a pet monkey. I don't think so.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the zoo or any of those things.
Me neither, man.
Yeah, dude,
you
that's
just go.
slavery, bro. Modern
Yeah,
day
yeah,
slavery.
exactly. Those poor animals, bro. They ain't trying to be in
I
there.
don't even give a shit about that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be locked in a fucking area where if these fucking
Yeah,
things get
yeah.
out,
Yeah.
like we're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then for me, it's always like a sad undertone. You know, I just go there, see these motherfuckers like just laying down. There's like animals I haven't seen before.
Nah, fuck that. I
don't really care
I
that
feel like
much.
some zoos and some animals, like
Yeah.
how they got it living in the fucking zoo, is way better than living out in the wild. Because them
Real?
motherfuckers
Dude.
wouldn't be shit.
A lot of them are drugged.
You're not wrong.
They give them a lot of drugs to numb them up.
Yeah.
Because if you have like a lion wants to run and chase and hunt. You
What-
can't have him doing that.
what I see
in
it-
Louisville, you know?
No,
How I see it, it's like house arrest. You know, you get food, you know, you're chilling all day,
I see
but
it
that's
living
all
on
you
a
can do.
resort. Especially
Kinda.
you're talking about getting
Kind of.
Real.
you're getting drugs now.
yeah.
Now we're just living fucked up.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
you were an
It
animal.
doesn't sound bad, dude.
Imagine
I'm
you were
like,
like
a
a-
hungry polar bear.
That's the
I'm
way I
like-
like to look.
Yeah.
at
Dude,
it.
imagine you're like a vulnerable animal, like a zebra or something.
Okay.
A zebra's just out there to get eaten.
Okay.
So you're like, oh, there's no lions to eat me. I'm just chilling. They're feeding me every day. Life is great.
Yeah. And I'm all drugged up. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That doesn't sound bad.
me opiates.
But being a lion, I feel like being a lion in a zoo probably fucking sucks.
I don't know, man.
They're fucking
I'm
primal.
gonna take a different look at this. I've never done this before, but I feel like some animals in the fucking zoo are not
They're,
that
like,
bad.
chilling.
Like lions are. Have you ever watched a documentary on lions?
Yeah.
They're fucked up. They kill each other. They fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, they do all types of shit.
But I
Yeah.
mean,
if you imagine if you're a weak lion and you're in the zoo,
that's a good point.
you
Right,
ain't you ain't gonna be alpha
You
shit.
getting fucking
Yeah, but a lot of lions live for that.
getting shitted on.
Like the
Yeah.
hunt, the chase.
I feel
yeah,
it.
yeah.
What if
They
you're a little
love
bit-
that shit, bro.
Like I said though, you could be a little bitch ass lion.
Because what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him,
But
bro,
even a
looking at
bitch ass
me.
lion is still a lion. You feel me?
I
They
mean,
still got
exactly,
the thriller behind
exactly.
shit.
That's why I don't fuck with them. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like these
Yeah,
animals.
yeah. Or bears. Imagine being stuck up in that motherfucker and the bears would get loose. That's the worst thing that could probably happen. That or the gorillas.
It fucks me up
Nah,
that
I'm
people
thinking mountain
care
lions.
so much about some
Mountain lions
things
and
that
shit.
could really fuck us up. Like I don't know, animal rights activist it's just absurd.
Nah, fuck that shit.
You know
Like,
what
who
I'm saying?
cares? They're
Shit's
So you're
animals.
absurd.
studying law. Study all types of law.
Yeah. I just
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
But speaking of law, what's up, Travis?
Yeah, law, dude. It's going good, man. School just started back up.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Tired of going already.
And that's the least interesting part about him. He has a fight coming up soon.
Yes,
He's,
sir. Yes, sir.
What's up with the fight? Let the people know.
February 3rd, Shepherdsville, Kentucky for Made Men Promotions. Elijah Woodruff, I think. I don't know his last name exactly, but decent, solid guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go in there and get it done.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that shit over.
Looking for finish and win number 5 in a row. So
Win number 5. It's five
Alhamdulillah.
straight wins.
yes, sir. That
Wow.
would be 5 straight wins in
Wow.
a little over a year. So
God, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
my boy's on a rampage.
Yeah.
Taking over the division.
yeah, 100% finish rate too at it. That's what I like. I like for real. I feel like one thing that I like to do when I'm fighting is I'm gonna go try to finish it. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
I don't like sitting back and letting the judges decide. Or I
Yeah.
feel like if you're a real fighter, like if there is no ref and you're in some real shit, nobody's gonna stop it. So who's gonna finish who first? But you know, sometimes you gotta switch it because it is the sport and win by points or do
Yeah.
whatever. It is what it is. But one thing I like to pride myself on, and even jiu-jitsu, MMA, all related, is I'm gonna try to tap him out, finish
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
And you're almost a purple belt.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Coming soon, hopefully.
10th Planet Louisville. Just another guy.
Just another guy.
Just another guy.
Another demon.
We got a med here. The other demon. You said you're gonna wait until you're. Yeah, go ahead. Mog him real fast with your ear.
Oof.
You said you're gonna wait
It's the
till you get
only
your
one I
blue
got.
belt until you
until I make my MMA debut.
till you pop your cherry.
But I'm still gonna get a couple more kickboxing bouts. You know, try to grapple a little bit too.
Yeah.
I want to get a lot more grappling tournaments though.
It's
Yeah.
good for you're so young too. You get
Yeah.
so much experience and
Yeah.
getting comfortable doing all different disciplines. And then when you do make your MMA debut, it's gonna be
Yeah, I'm gonna be well rounded.
it's gonna be a
That's
scary,
the goal. Yeah,
scary thing.
I
So-
feel like I'll probably do good now, but I want it to be
no, I think
cemented.
I think you're good and ready, but
Yeah, I want it
you
to
know,
be cemented.
a lot of this stuff is matchups, man. You gotta,
I was gonna say a lot of it seems like a mindset thing.
yeah.
Like if you probably didn't have the same mindset 2 years ago.
Nah, absolutely not. I was just trying to bang 2
Yeah.
years ago. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Still wanted to finish. You know what I mean? But I was just like, I'm gonna hit someone really, really hard, and I'm gonna knock them out. But
Mhm.
as you see, like these,
It's hard to knock
you
a
know,
motherfucker out.
It's hard to knock a motherfucker out. You know, sometimes you got to set that shit up. So
Yep.
I still think I can knock people out with one punch.
Oh yeah,
but it's
definitely.
Just,
It's timing.
it's
though.
not gonna happen all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
You've
figure
gotten,
it out on the way.
You've gotten a lot of rear naked chokes.
Yes, sir. Three
Three.
rear nakeds, one arm bar.
Gee, watch out, Oliveira.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Submission king.
I was there at 2 submissions.
You were there?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 or 3. Probably 2.
Now,
I think
I
got the
heard-
the second one, bro.
I heard a lot of things about that night, But the crazy,
Which one? The second one?
both of them.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even about him. It was his fight, and the craziest things were about you. Like, you should have seen what Ahmed did after the fight.
Oh, the second one, bro. I was fucking flipping out. First off, I'm an adult. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. So, I got a little shit wasted, bro. he was fighting and shit. Anyway, he won his fight. I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but he won his fight. I was fucking flipping out. Yeah. I seen I think it was Trey, like, threw his beer on the ground.
No,
He's
like pretty loud and ratchet. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can
fucking did this, and it encouraged me. It lit a fire inside of me.
Like
and
Thor, like fucking Thor.
I flipped a fucking chair. I flipped the chair.
Honestly,
like,
bro, there's a YouTube video and you can see them all kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
And
No way.
You can see like you can't tell it's beer or whatever, but you just see fluid flying. And it looks crazy.
Yo, the whole like place was looking at us.
Yeah.
Like they were looking at our corner. Like the people behind us were like this. And the people in front of us, they were like celebrating with us too. They were like, "Cool," because everybody was like geeking out. Mm-hmm. We were yelling his name like damn near the whole time. Mm-hmm. So everybody was like, "Travis." It was lit. Yeah. It was lit.
Fuck, dude.
Some brothers yelling some obscene things.
Some N words thrown in there.
So, you were fighting a black dude,
a
bro.
little crazy.
Yeah.
Put that psychological warfare down.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. The brothers from Louisville came through and just let them know what it is,
Ahmed just went back to his old hood, invited everybody.
No.
Yeah, dude. Got the gang back together.
Yeah. Definitely a good time, though.
Oh, yeah, it was a blast.
I'd love to go to the next one, bro. That sounds like fun.
Hell, even at the first one, I was a little fucking...
Yeah. The next one's it's going to be good. I think the guy's tough. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he could be hard to finish, but
still gonna get that shit.
He's a wrestler. He gives up his back a lot, or like just trying to get up or scrambling. If you give up your back, I like to snatch
a lot of tough guys. Don't say this. A lot of tough guys are stupid.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I think that's probably what the biggest turn was in my training and in my thought processes was being a tough guy to really learning everything and then putting it all together. It's so different. Yeah. But you still gotta be tough. You know what I mean? Still gotta be tough.
Yeah. No. You have to have. It's like everything. You have to have an aspect of toughness, smart, everything.
But I also my views changed is being tough or like having to show you're tough all the time.
It's cringe. I don't like
it means
that.
you're getting your ass whooped a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Dude, I got my ass whooped by a couple of brothers.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Since we're on that topic, dude, I feel like ever since I learned how to fight, and everybody all the people I was cool with know that I know how to fight. They have this. Whenever I hang out with somebody, they have this sense of false masculinity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Whenever I'm around, my teammates, fucking, I'm chilling. There is no false sense of masculinity. It's just people talking. But recently, some homies, I'm cool with, not super duper cool with. The ones I'm super duper cool with don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
But dudes I know from school and shit, they'll have this false sense of masculinity around me, trying to act tough, or try to say they could beat me in wrestling or some bullshit.
What it really is they just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's just a super lack of knowledge because when you really go in there and like I said, being a tough guy or before you really start training, I could whoop his ass. I could go in here. I'm gonna knock his ass out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get him.
It's the same concept with everything. Einstein said something about this. He was like, the less you know about something, the more you're gonna think you understand it.
Yeah.
The more you know about it, the more you understand you don't know shit.
Yeah.
So it's for a guy on the outside, it's oh, I know fighting. It's just your throw. I have hands. You throw hands. And
I'll always hear this one where it's I ain't never trained, but I know how to fight.
Yeah.
You ain't got no idea.
Well, I mean,
you ain't got no. And I try to explain to them that I was in the same situation as them at one point.
Yeah.
Be like, I know how you feel. I used to think I could beat everybody up too, until I fucking, got my ass beat a couple times, you know.
And the harder you tried, you're like, oh, I'm gonna try harder. This guy's really trying to hurt me, and the whole time the guy's just chilling, whooping your ass,
just playing. Yeah.
God, that happened so many times.
Dude. My first experience was with Travis, actually.
Yeah.
He's the one that put me on game. He's the one that started it. He started the legacy.
He put that little whisper in your head.
I came in, bro, and listen, I swear to God, I thought I was hot shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, dude. Because, first off, I was like, I wasn't a rowdy kid, but I've been in fights before, like normal fights.
Uh-huh.
So, and I wrestled. So I was like, okay, let me go to this MMA gym. I already knew I was going to sign up no matter what, but I was like, I'm probably going to do good.
Yeah.
I boxed when I was littler too, like kids boxing. Yeah. Man, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I came in, I did the lesson. Sure. And it was time to spar. I've never sparred. It was my first day too. So I sparred. I was like, fuck it. The first guy I went with, I think, was Trevor. Trevor was beating me up pretty bad, but it wasn't as bad as when I went with Travis. I went with Travis, right? And of course, I was like fucking swinging. I was like full on swinging because I didn't know how to spar. Yeah,
like straight up.
Of course,
I didn't know how to spar. I just thought we were gonna fight, So I was like, "Fuck it, we gonna fight." And then I tried it with Trevor. Trevor beat my ass. He passed me on like a slut, bro. And then I fucking tap hands with him, and then immediately I start trying to swing, bullshit hooks. I'm like trying to do some bullshit, and he ain't do nothing but tap me. I think it was a jab and a cross. It was like one jab. He was like, chill out. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I got you. Yeah. And then I kept swinging hard.
You're stupid, what the fuck? Nah, bro.
And then he got me with a cross. I was like, man, fuck. This guy's going to beat my ass. Nah. And then for the duration of the minutes, it was just,
Dude, first day
I'd miss, get hit.
First day I went in to an MMA gym.
Yeah.
I knew I can get my ass whooped. And I just went in there with the expectation of getting my ass whooped. I was like, let's just not get my ass whooped as much today. You know what I'm saying? And then from that, it's just like you build up.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu with MMA or striking.
No, I was oblivious. So I feel it when people are like, oh, I'm trained, but I know how to fight. Nah, not really.
I definitely wouldn't say I was oblivious when I started training. I knew what was up, but I had confidence. I'm gonna hold my own a little more than other people.
Yeah.
Starting off, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or whatever. So.
Oh, and then the next day, no, it was Thursday. A Thursday, I came in and fucking B, he kicked my face. Bad.
Oh my God.
No, bad. It was bad. It was full shin because I was trying some shit. I did one of these, a high teep.
Oh yeah, you showed me how you strike, dude.
Nah, but this was when I didn't know.
You showed me that fruity striking you were
doing. It's definitely a humbling experience and journey as you go.
It makes you want to learn it too.
Definitely.
A lot of people don't have that humbleness.
Dude can do
That's why they road rage.
Yeah.
They go off.
People don't know, bro. If everybody in the world did this shit, train and shit, it'd be a better world. Yeah. I guarantee.
Yeah.
There would be a mutual respect.
A lot of people know their place.
Yeah. But
you step out of place, you die.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not everybody got discipline and the heart to do fucking this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a lot of homies that always tell me, I'm thinking about joining MMA. It's been 2 years on end, since I joined type shit.
People think a lot of things or almost. So I almost did this and I almost did that, but you're gonna hear that.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how many people I know that say they've been doing MMA for 10 years, and what they mean by that is just. Or jiu-jitsu 10 years. What they mean by that is they train for 2 years and then they stop training for 5, then train for 3 months and then stop training for another 5 years.
This is a grind, boys.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah, you don't get good if you just take breaks, bro.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, you can have mental reps and do it, but you need to be training. You need to be
Yeah. I feel like
working
if
Getting the muscle memory, because that's all it is at the end of the day. It's just muscle memory.
Yeah, and it's just your body. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way you guys haven't felt it. Your body like conditions to grappling, conditions to striking. Your bones. There's no way
They
your
harden.
bones aren't getting harder.
Yeah.
You
know,
can
you're-
endure more pain too.
You're getting calluses on your feet. It's just you're conditioning yourself. You know, there's no. I know when I first came in, was kicking the fucking back. I was like, holy fuck, man, this fucking hurt.
Yeah,
Now I
that shit
kick
hurts,
it and
yeah.
it's
Now I can go
nothing,
full blown.
You know, I got to kick it 150 times now to feel it. You know.
Yeah. You start seeing blood.
I can kick it as hard as I want now, dude. Shit's
It's
amazing.
definitely.
I love seeing the improvement too. It's amazing.
You think a lot of that was just you being scared at the beginning? Like you're like, oh, I know it's gonna hurt, and then you fuck it up or some shit.
No, I think
that shit hurts.
technique,
Yeah.
hitting it with the correct part of, that's the first thing. People are, how you kick so hard? What do you do? Well, I'm kicking with the right part of my shin. My technique's good. I'm stepping. I'm turning my hips. I'm doing all that. But it is conditioned. You know what I mean?
Right.
It is conditioning to it, but definitely the technique and just doing it right. So,
Sean Strickland's fighting today.
yes, sir. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out Sean,
Shout
dude.
out Sean, dude.
DDP.
American
President,
champ.
future president, dude.
Fuck yeah, I'd vote him for president. Why not?
He's
How
a
bad can it go?
Yo, pretty bad.
Very-
Yo, pretty
No,
bad.
no.
Very American guy right there.
Yeah.
He's also running around talking, I just want to fucking kill. He went on Joe Rogan's
Yeah.
podcast and was like, Joe Rogan brought up killing somebody or something, man, and he kept trying to move on from the topic. And like 3 minutes later, he goes, man, what the fuck? What if I did just fucking shoot someone? He was like, there's no way I wouldn't be fucking happy about it. And like, he just keeps going back and back. I mean, they've moved on. They're talking about his girlfriend. He was like, would be fucking sick, Joe Rogan, is if I walked down the fucking street and I fucking shot that fucking man. I fucking happy.
I did see that.
That guy can't be president.
No,
No, bro, he
He
can't,
cannot be in any type of political office, brother.
bro. But that's the president you want, bro. A scary,
No, you
it's
don't.
not.
a scary
No, you
president,
don't.
bro. A
No,
president
you
that
don't.
nobody wants to fuck with just in case
Look.
because he's a hothead.
You can have very good ideas. You can say the truth. You know what I mean? You can say out the flattest truth, but you have to carry yourself with some professionalism and different type of thinking and
Sean
open-mindedness.
Strickland for president.
You're crazy, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. Why not?
The problem is he's 18. He can vote.
He's
This
like
is-
a
this
young
is bad.
Trump.
They need to start.
He's like a young Trump, bro. But
He is
fight.
not a young Trump.
He's not a
young-
businessman or
Trump
nothing.
went to fucking
I know.
military school
Yeah, but
and owned hotels when he was 20.
still, bro. Sean Strickland is
Strickland's
Sean
been in jail.
Strickland, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a bad motherfucker.
Also, I mean, Trump's been in jail too, but
Trump's
Right.
a great president. Love it.
yeah,
Great guy. But guess what?
I agree.
Hey, as a Trump supporter, I can say this. You need to shut your fucking mouth sometimes, dude.
Yep.
You can't say what the fuck you're saying.
yeah, bad.
know what
There's
I mean?
always that.
You just
cat's
can't.
awesome.
Yeah.
If you just can't.
You can't just say what you
I
want. And
feel
there's timing.
Yeah.
Like Sean Strickland went off on that gay dude, or I don't know if that dude was gay or not, but that Sean
he's an
Strickland.
ally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a big ally.
Yeah.
And Sean Strickland just goes, "Fuck you, fuck you." He's like, "You're gay? Well, then you're part of the problem."
Yeah.
It's like everybody else is gay. You're also part of the problem.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Was he not spitting
Bad
facts? Was he saying
Doesn't
things
matter.
that were
Yeah.
wrong? And you
can't
worded it different. You made it seem like he said something that was outlandish,
Yeah,
but
dude.
he didn't. He said he spit facts. Like, first off, the question was, if your son was gay, you wouldn't feel any emotion about that? The guy said, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking ridiculous.
How so?
Not a single emotion. You wouldn't be like, you sure?
I'm sure. I mean,
this is a big
I
thing.
think everybody's
You don't be a little
opinion-
bit concerned at least.
I think everybody's opinion would vary. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with gay people, but don't be trying to force your type of
Yeah,
opinions
right.
and livings on me or my children or
I
teaching those
agree.
things to children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think
That's
that's
what they
where
do in fucking schools.
that's where we should draw the line is the children and pushing because I don't come over here and push my beliefs.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you guys are Muslim and
Yeah.
I'm Christian. I'll be
Yeah.
like, you gotta be Christian. You don't tell me you gotta be Muslim, but
Yeah.
people that are gay, well, you gotta accept this,
Yeah,
and this, and call me this.
The
Well,
pronouns. the pronouns is fucking ridiculous.
Well, I don't. You know,
ridiculous,
I don't
yeah.
have to. But at the same time, you don't have to do the same shit I'm doing. So just go on about your fucking ways, and I'm gonna go about mine, and we can still be cool. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You don't like pronouns?
Nah, man, I can't stand it.
What are your
It's
pronouns?
ridiculous. Man, no, we ain't gonna start this shit. Nah.
Come on, man.
No, man.
Enough of this.
I think it's clear what my pronouns are, man.
And if you ever get
You
into
can see it.
higher education, or like you guys plan on ever
Yeah.
going to college or anything like that,
Oh,
you
no.
are going to deal with that, which is
I'm already knowing, dude.
crazy.
Public school,
I'm
bro.
sure in the workforce, like there's job training and all those types
Yeah.
of things. I'm sure like that's going to start incorporating. And
It was in school. I mean, we're
Yeah.
taught in school like
Yeah,
respect
bro.
pronouns.
See,
Yeah,
when I was in
all
school,
that
that was
bullshit.
it didn't. I graduated in 2013, and we didn't have all that,
Yeah.
yet. So,
Lucky. I just got out of 5th grade in 2013.
yeah, it's crazy.
I can't remember what I was doing in 2013.
You can't even remember what you were doing yesterday. Dude, you don't have a shirt.
Why is this guy outing me? Y'all want to see this, viewers?
Obviously,
I
dude,
got-
take
I
it
got
off.
you.
Hey,
This
nice.
is gonna be the clickbait.
Nice.
This is gonna be the thumbnail right here.
Pepperoni nipples.
I gotta cover my nipples now.
Guys, I
Ah,
saw
yeah.
his nipples, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty bricked up.
Fuck, bro.
Whoa.
Not that I think of it, bro.
Suspect.
6-pack, you see it?
Suspects.
Oh, suspect. 6-pack too. Hit my lineup.
Yeah, sure.
Sir Zest.
Sir Zest.
Sir Zest a
Sir
lot.
Zest the
Zest a
third.
lot.
Sir Zest a lot, dude.
Sir Zest the third, bro.
You are you betting on the Strickland fight?
Yeah, I believe. I think Duplessis just came off some nose surgery, and that's why he didn't fight Adesanya in the first place. So he's been fighting. If you've noticed, like his breathing is insane and crazy. Like through those fights, they're like, "Have you guys ever heard him breathing during his fights?" I mean, it's round one and Joe Rogan even says it. So something was going on where he just couldn't breathe. Justin Gaethje had the same thing too for a long
yeah.
time.
Just you're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I think they go through the surgery, break their nose, and then they can breathe or
Yeah.
whatever.
Whoa.
But obviously, you're gonna be susceptible to.
You're gonna break it again.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I think Sean Strickland looks real good in real good shape. He's just made more money than he's ever made. He's not the type of dude that seems like he's gonna go off and party. It looks like he put it in, what I mean, into himself. He's active. He's fighting.
He's a scary dude. He's
Yeah.
like.
Have you
fully
seen
committed.
the picture of him after his camp?
Yeah.
Looks
he
like a demon, bro.
Yeah. So
Like he looks scary as fuck.
I think he's an underrated fighter. I think
He definitely is. Yeah.
Duplessis is definitely a more physical, scary individual, but you hone that storm for 1 to 2 rounds and then take over with this simple boxing and that Philly
And
show.
honestly, yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like Sean's style is the antichrist to Duplessis style.
Yeah, for a lot of those guys.
Yeah.
For a lot of them,
Yeah.
unless you're like Pereira and you have that scary fucking knockout power.
Touch of death.
It's gonna be a hard fight with Sean Strickland because he's fucking hard. He's got good defense. He's not crazy knockout power, but if he touches you enough, it's
He'll
gonna
hurt you.
fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You know. But I got Sean. I think he weathers the storm. I think it could look ugly at times where he first 2 minutes he gets fucking hurt in the first 2 rounds.
I don't think he'll get too hurt
Whatever.
though. Maybe take a couple shots, block him a little bit. Maybe it'll hit his
He's
face.
got good grappling. He's definitely gonna get hit though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good fight.
Dude, I've never seen Duplessis fight.
Really?
No, I've never seen.
He fights like a barbarian kind
Yeah,
of.
it's just. I mean, and he's a big guy. I'm
Yeah,
sure he's cutting a lot of weight. When he stepped on the scale,
Mm-hmm.
he looked fucked up. But at the same time, Sean looks fucked up too. So
Yeah.
they could be very similar in weight and cutting the same weight, but just carrying it differently. You know.
2 black men
Definitely,
fighting
yeah.
each other.
Because
bro.
he's
Yeah.
Sean's pretty tall, bro. Sean's long.
They're both big middleweights. I feel like.
Yeah. both of 'em.
crazy. Yeah, they're both fucking huge.
Yeah.
Duplessis is very wide though.
Yeah, he's big upper body, big
Yeah.
up top,
Yep.
muscle
Yeah.
stacked.
Yeah.
Dudes.
But that doesn't mean you can fight.
Hot.
Nah.
Not a Mets
power.
type.
Maybe
Nah.
it'll
Explosiveness.
Yeah, exactly.
Those type of guys that are super cut and ripped out. Like you get guys like Michael Chandler and like those type of guys.
God.
Like they're super fucking
just jacked,
explosive and jacked like that. You know,
Dude, Michael Chandler has a problem. He can't stop getting in his own way.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the way he fights is so good in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it just ends.
Then it withers
It
down.
fades
Yeah,
off.
it
It's hard.
withers down.
It's hard to keep that pace and that adrenaline going. You know.
God, I can't imagine him going 5 rounds.
Yeah. 5 is
Five 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a lot, and like amateur right now, I'm just doing 3 minutes and whatever, and
It's tiring.
I finally feel like I could go 5, finally, which is why transitioning and thinking about pro or whatever. But like when Isaiah's training for fights or Lance was these past few times doing those 5 minutes, bro, it's different. Shit's different.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm already knowing.
It helps us a lot though too. I think being at 10th Planet and the submission onlys and the 10-minute rounds that we're practicing or the 5 minutes that we're even doing is better than some places that do that 3 minutes because you're already getting accustomed to it a little bit.
Getting your lungs used to it.
Yeah.
Because the lungs is kind of like a muscle,
God, I can't
just
imagine
condition it.
that 2-minute difference. You
Yeah.
expecting that to be
It's
a lot,
so
but it's
big.
such a big gap.
It's so big, yeah.
The output, I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
The output is crazy.
God, literally every minute counts
Yeah.
at that point.
Energy counts crazy.
Yeah, bro. Because 3 minutes is hard, especially striking. 3 minutes striking is much worse than 3 minutes grappling. 3 minutes grappling would be so easy. 5 minutes makes it challenging.
How would you say how would you build that cardio for striking versus for grappling?
I like to do circuits. Recently, I've been doing circuits. Like hit circuits.
Mm-hmm.
The Aerodyne.
The little bike.
Yeah. I love that little thing because you can.
Is that
I
both-
usually set it for like 3 minutes, and then I'll time the seconds.
And is that both for striking and grappling?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's interesting.
because it goes hand in hand. It's just you gotta put out a lot more when you're striking because you're getting punched, versus when you're grappling, you ain't getting punched. You can like hand fight and shit.
Yeah.
Getting punched is a different game.
I wonder, you guys. So MMA fighters are like very new. So you guys, your bodies are gonna evolve to just be good at striking, grappling, and you can tell the difference between a great grappler and a great striker.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mixing them is gonna be awesome to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like working on both of them too. It's nice.
I feel like
Feel
more
complete.
so even like a couple, I don't know, maybe the last 5-7 years, you're talking the style of it has just changed. It's more of like training. I'm training MMA than the traditional. Oh, I wrestled my whole life.
Right.
Now I throw bombs and I wrestle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
I was a boxer. I got super good hands, but
No wrestling.
I'm not a grappler. I can wrestle. I can defend takedowns, but I'm not a grappler. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you're training
It's all
and
mixed
doing
up.
everything in this involvement. It's making way better fighters because they're fucking doing everything. So that's where I feel like that's coming in a little bit too of the development or the bodies or like you're saying, well, he's really good at striking or he's really good at grappling. Well, fuck, this dude's good at fucking everything. He's
Yeah.
doing it all
You're
together.
like
Being well rounded.
You're like the founding father of MMA. You told me about your involvement in like MMA and like high school like college programs.
Yeah. So right now I'm at U of L. That's where I'm a student at. I'm trying to get U of L to start participating in Nuka MMA, which is Conor McGregor's whole team. His striking coach, Route, whatever his name is, Ron, whatever, John Kavanaugh, all of them are like guys that oversee this and are holding these things on. And big schools like Florida, Miami, I mean, a couple Ohio schools, like big name state schools are starting to get in this MMA.
I believe Penn State
program.
is
So,
too. Is it not?
Yeah, I mean,
Penn State is.
it's going to be in the next 10 years, if you look at the past 10 years of how the sport's grown, the next 10 years couldn't be unimaginable because there's no way they thought they were going to be where they are now.
All those collegiate athletes too, they might start trying to check out the MMA.
I mean, even 20 years ago.
Interested
and
in
I
it.
think you see that like now, even skill wise, you'll see people come in like that are purple belts, brown belts, and been doing it for 12 to 14 years, quote unquote, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, half that time or whatever. They've been doing it 8 years, but you're going against them. You're this young, new, you're learning all these old tricks because some of the old tricks don't fucking work anymore, you know, or they have answers for them. And you just kind of see it like growing at a crazy rate. People are getting way better than they were before, you know.
Yeah.
But I have that whole view on sports as a whole. Like basketball 50 years ago, people in the 1950s.
Way different.
Could you imagine if a 1950s basketball team played the worst team in the NBA today?
Yeah.
Not even in a nice like a D3 college football team.
Yeah.
Boxing.
Boxing
is the improvement in boxing is day and night. Like they looked like amateurs back in the day, kinda.
Yeah.
They still like fought well. But they knew how to fight, but
it's to be and like people argue, in my time we were tough, we were better, we were this. And
no, that's not how
honestly,
it
guys. Like there's no way you realistically believe that. One, the money wasn't there at first, but now there's millions upon millions of dollars in this shit, which means everybody's fucking better. Everybody's doing things better. You got nutritionists, you got sports, you got facility, you got all types of different things. Yeah. Money is funneling into this shit, so like it's going to evolve
More
crazy.
Support, you have eyes.
Yeah.
There's no new basketball and football fans. There's only new MMA, jiu-jitsu. Like everybody who knows about football already knows.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I don't know. I see it growing crazy, and I'm just trying to get my hand in it
for sure.
That's awesome.
Before it pops off, because you can.
It's not even 100 years old yet, bro.
Yeah, there's
the sport ain't even 100 years old.
There's
it's
money
30
to be
years
made
old.
everywhere. Yeah, you know, everywhere, and whether you can be coaching a college team one day, you know what I mean? Who said 10 years from now we don't have our hands, or like 10th Planet Louisville is an affiliate of the University of Louisville's MMA team, and you get these facilities, you get 10, 20, 30 years from now, you never know what the hell could fucking happen.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it's true.
So,
I remember Cole, my wrestling coach, my old wrestling coach, he said Lindsey Wilson had a jiu-jitsu program for a little bit.
Yeah, well, what they do, a lot of these colleges and things is they have recreational sports and clubs and after-school things. Like, it does exist. It's pretty cool, you know, because there's kids traveling from out of fucking state to come to your school and do whatever, don't have nothing, then they can go do a hobby that they like. Like, there's a jiu-jitsu club at U of L, but I think most of it's like gi-based, and a lot of the people are like Gracie, or like maybe even done some stuff that, you know, isn't too crazy, but it's just small, but there's just so much room for growth. You know? So
there's a bunch of young, like-minded people too.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, it's just good for you. You're looking for something to do. You're looking for camaraderie. I'm not saying that everybody that you're going to run into in the gym and jiu-jitsu is going to be a positive role model, but that's also good too. You get to see somebody, you're like, oh, this dude's a fuckhead. I'm not going to be like this guy. I'm going to be like this guy. Or you get to see situations handled. It just puts you in.
Martial arts has that ability to like, to kind of press people and get them to a fine grain and see who's really a good person.
It's survival of the fittest too, man.
No, that's
low
not what
key.
I'm talking about.
I don't know. You kind of got to be tough.
I mean, in
to be cool with the people that are tough.
I'm talking about like say a dickhead, a dickhead wrestler walks into the gym and automatically thinks he's like, I'm the best. Goes hard with everybody. He goes with like some skinny purple belt.
Yeah.
Fucks him up.
Yeah.
The guy's ego is just gone from like 100 to a 0.
Yeah.
And jiu-jitsu and obviously martial arts has that ability to just humble people, flatten them out.
Yeah.
And then you can start building.
Yeah.
It's good.
I agree, yeah.
It's good.
It molds your character. I honestly don't know I'd be the person I am like right now.
Oh, no,
compared to like when I first joined.
No way.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
People go throughout their life not knowing how vulnerable they are.
Yeah.
And it sucks, dude. Because you don't appreciate things as much.
Yeah.
Like, your fucking health. Like, imagine walking around like, man, I was fucked up. My leg was fucked up, and now I can walk. I'm so fucking happy.
Yeah.
And honestly, man, you know, I think I've said this on the podcast before. It's controversial, but I feel like as a man, it's kind of your job to be a little bit, you know, strong.
Yeah.
Know how to defend your
Especially
family.
if you have like people that you're protecting and providing
Exactly,
and residing the responsibility for. I think it's definitely
the least you could do is know how to fight or carry a gun. You know.
Yeah.
In this day and age.
Yeah, if you can't fight, you should definitely
you should
learn how to carry a gun.
Yeah.
Dude, do both. Do what Jason does.
Yeah, right.
I mean, carry a knife too.
Yeah. Nah, for real though.
Carry 2 knives.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Definitely killer.
Yeah.
Be a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Got to.
All right, we'll end it off here on the killer note.
I just want
Welcome
to
to
go
the
fucking
AfterMat
kill
podcast.
people.
Yeah, we just want to go kill people. All right. I'm probably going to take that part.